Hello guys, and welcome to the first episode of the 100% walkthrough of the Canertes Roost on the Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to be doing 100% of every single quest in this island, whether they're optional, side quest or whatever. There are quite a few, so I'm guessing I'll divide this into episodes, probably either 1 or 2 quests per episode depending on how long each quest is. We're going to be starting off by the Storm of the Horizon quest, which is a duo quest. We have 2 parts, which is the Temple of the Morning Springs and also the beach where we've got to do a Cast Adrift. So we're going to be starting off by doing a Cast Adrift, which seems to be the shorter and the most simple of the 2 quests. So to start off anyway, as soon as we get to this island, which is basically the first place we'll visit in this alliance, we want to come up here and talk to our Khajiit friend, which like I said, in this alliance will probably be one of our most important allies throughout the whole quest related to the alliance. Especially if we start on this island. So anyway, after we talk to him, he'll tell us a bit about the lore, what's going on this island, and he'll send us up here to talk to the commander. Again, the commander will give us a bit of information of what's going on about the Sea Vipers, which is kind of like a pirate type group. And after that, we'll send off to here to talk to this mage. The mage is going to tell us a bit more about the other side of the duo quest, which is the Temple of the Morning Springs. So after this, all we have to do is go back and talk to the Khajiit friend near the outskirts of town once again. So far we've done is talk to loads of people. And anyway, at this point we'll be given the choice whether we want to explore the temple or go to the beach and do the Sea Viper quest. So like I said, we're going to be doing the Cast Adrift quest first. So we want to head down onto the beach and look for the Sergeant Fiona, something like that just called. We're going to fast forward, it's really easy to find, just follow the dot on the compass near the beach. And here you see, once we've found her, she'll say that her crew's been wiped out by the hurricane and she wants you to go and find her crew for her, which is somewhere along the beach line. And to save them, all you have to do is find these sort of bug things in these bottles and give them to her when they recover. These bug things are really easy to find. Sometimes they're even dropped by these big dinosaur things, what you can see around the beach as well. It's a really common find. So once you've found them, you find one, give it to the marine here, as you can see the first one. And there's a total of 4 marines, but only 3 of them need the bugs done. So when they've done this one, you've just got 2 more remaining. As you can see, really easy to find along here, the beach line. They're just in the bottles. Once you pick this up, we can go over here and give it to the second marine. And he'll tell us that his third comrade is just a bit further along the beach. As you can see, we've got another one here. Just give this to the final marine and he'll tell us that the 4th marine has been dragged into this cave by the Sea Vipers, and it's at the end. You do not need another bug for this one. I think we can all imagine why. So we just want to continue here along the beach side until we make it into the cave. So all we have to do is go to the end where we'll find the marine. He has been tortured and been sacrificed to a victim of some sort of weird ritual by the Sea Vipers. So we have to go outside and magically all the marines are waiting out here with the sergeant. So anyway, once we've spoken to her, she'll say that she's seen a ship what looks like they could be allies, and she wants me to go check it out. So once we go over here, we'll be explained by the Khajiit that they also suffered some damage and they'll need some repairing on their ship and to find a few things. So this is like the shortest part of the quest. All we have to do is talk straight away to the sergeant and get her crew to search for everything, and that's basically instant. Then we talk to the Khajiit straight afterwards again, as you can see, and he'll tell us to go and talk to the captain of the ship, which is the Prowler. So we go up here and talk to her, and she'll see that 2 of her crew members have also been abducted by the Sea Vipers. So anyway, once you've spoken to the captain, you'll be sent down to the bottom part of the ship and talk to one of the people who managed to escape from the Sea Vipers, and she'll explain that 2 of her comrades are still on that ship being involved in some sort of ritual. So now obviously you have to swim across. The first thing you have to do is take out some Sea Viper around the island, whether it's on the same island or just around the shore nearby, and to drop one of these stones, which is what you need to be able to stop the ritual. Basically all of them drop it. It's not a rare find again whatsoever. So after you've found it, you want to quickly swim across to this big island where you can see the storm around. It's really hard to miss. Then you have to do is go around to this side of the ship, and there'll be a plank to be able to climb aboard. And then here you see the 2 people being involved in this ritual. You just walk up to the people at each end of the ship and use the rock on them, and that will free them from this ritual thing. And that's practically the end of this quest. After this, you just want to quickly run back to the ship and talk to the captain of the Prowler, and she'll give you the reward. I believe it's a shield. Anyway, that is the Cast Adrift part of this quest completely finished with. So now we're going to move on to the Temple of the Morning Springs part. Okay, so now let's move on to the second part of this quest, which is going to be right at the other end of the map. We have to walk right to the top, and when we get here, I just marked off, we'll be greeted by this woman which will come looking for us as soon as we get close. Then she'll explain that her master's been more possessed, abducted. And then we talk to the skeleton guy at the top, and here's basically the mage which is enchanted or abducted the master. It's an embodiment of him anyway. So now we have to come up here and help her disable these wards which lock in the door. All we have to do is protect her against the skeletons, and that while she disables them. Right, so now we've disabled both of them, we want to head down into the catacombs, which is just through the gate that's opened up now. We've disabled both wards. So anyway, now we're down in the catacombs. This is where we're going to encounter the first puzzle on this game. It's a really easy and basic one. I'm pretty sure you can figure it out by yourselves. But for those of you who are struggling, all you have to do is look at this pillar here and look at the order the crescent moons are in. And just press the levers on the other wall in the exact same order. So it's the empty one, then it's the half full left one, then it's the full one, then it's the left one with the marks on it. And that will open the door. Then you just have to quickly talk to her one more time before entering through the doorway. Right, so now through to this next courtyard. We just talked to this person up here. This is the master who's been possessed by the mage, the wizard, or whoever that is. And anyway, all you have to do here is wait for the woman to disable these magic circles to free the master. All you have to do is defend her against the skeletons once again. It's really easy. There's just basically 2 skeletons on each pile that will come out until she disables them. It's normally pretty quick, as long as they don't hit her. It will take her almost like 5 seconds to do each one. 4 piles, 1 in each corner, really basic. So once you're finished off with all 4 circles, the master will be freed, but it's still possessed, so he'll start to run off into the next chamber. And once you're in this next room, which is possibly the worst booby traps I've seen in any video game, I'm not sure why they made this. You can just jump over every single spike really easily. Then you get to the end of this hallway, and the master's trying to expel the wizard from his body, and he gets away with it. And so then the wizard runs off, the spectrum of this wizard anyway, runs off into the next room and final room. And then the other woman turns up, and here you have to make a decision whether you want to sacrifice the woman or the master. Either way, it doesn't make too much difference really, it's just whatever one survives. So here we're going to let the woman take the sacrifice, as the master I guess seems like more of an important person. And so what we do here, just go through the dialogue and choose whatever one you wish. And after that, you have to just enter the room. And once you're in here, the woman will basically trick the wizard into letting him possess her. And after that, you just go to each corner of the room yet again and basically just activate these pillars. And that will trap him in there. So you walk out. And that's pretty much the end of this quest. You come out here and then talk to the master again. Everyone's happy. He teleports you out of this shrine. And to finish off the actual full quest of the storm on the horizon, you do have to head up to this village at the top here and talk to our Khajiit friend one more time, who will be just on the entrance of this bridge. And that is the whole quest over with. So technically we've done 3 quests here. There's the main one, the storm on the horizon, there's the Sea Viper one, and there's the shrine one. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and hopefully in 1 or 2 more episodes we had to get all the quests done on this island. So if you did find this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you next time.